Yes, it was very, very exciting. Like everyone was there, is there until now,
Yeah.
and some of them also have left or maybe just got there only to come to the Jaff market because, like every other film festival, usually in all parts of the world, especially the major ones, they have the side event, and it's called Film Market, where it's
Yeah.
you can meet the producers, you can meet with the distributors, and also the directors to pitch their upcoming movies, their upcoming slates,
Yeah, yeah.
and also there's master classes.
Yeah.
And for me to come to Jaff Film Market yesterday, it's international level, and
Yeah.
it's about time
Exactly.
Indonesia to have a film market. And now I would like to ask as well, Chilinda, like it is about time, Chilinda, and I'm so amazed. That Indonesia can have such a film market with all the participants, with the exhibitors. They're full on with that. And how do you feel about that as the director of the market, um, to set this as a kickoff, as a benchmark as well for the future for Indonesia films?
Yeah. Good morning, everyone, and thank you very much for having me to be able to actually let you know today is the final day of the Jaff market, the first, the biggest ever Indonesian film market. As far as feelings, it's quite a mixed feelings today because it's a closing day. Um, I feel very, very thankful and grateful for the fact of the matter that everyone from walks of life in the filmmaking industry in Indonesia came together, are still together. We are under one roof in order to present who we are as the film industry. Secondly, I'm also very, very humbled the fact of the matter. A lot of the international Asian delegations are actually with us from the Netherlands, the France, and then we also have the China filmmakers as well as people from Korea, from Malaysia, as well as from the Philippines who join us in the first Jaff market. So, last but not least, definitely with all the programs that are going on, participated by various talented people in the filmmaking of Indonesia, I think we can only say that this is a truly privileged and truly a humbling experience to be able to actually bring the industry under one platform, united together, ready to collaborate with anyone with the Indonesian filmmaker.
Yeah, that's one word that we are
Yes.
all looking for as filmmakers in this ecosystem, to
Yeah, exactly.
collaborate. Yeah.
Collaborate, and also about, I'm very excited about this film market. So Chilinda, why is it
Yes.
now? Like, what happened with the earlier years? And for Reza, do you think film market, how it can be done to support all the actors here in Indonesia?
Okay. May I go first, Pakatum? May I go first, Reza? Sorry.
My God.
I still call you Pakatum nevertheless, because you're always my Katum in my heart. A one-off, pa. Okay. I think it is truly necessary because in the past years, we have been doing everything on our own. We have tried our best as a filmmaker to present ourselves in the eyes of the world. We are trying to actually make the existence, the presence of the Indonesian filmmakers in Asia cinema very much felt. But that is individually, that is one by one. However, this time around, we feel that it is truly time. With the industry growing the way it has been, we are beating again our box office numbers this year, and yet 2024 is not over yet. At the same time, a lot of the filmmakers are very, very productive, and they are grabbing the opportunities to make the best out of it. Last but not least, I think the support that we see coming from the Asian cinema, the international world, as well as our local government, I think what else do we want other than be united, be ourselves, and we present the best of Indonesia filmmaking, the industry, and the ecosystem. And let's just do whatever that it takes for us to put Indonesia truly in the map of the world as part of the world global film industry.
Yes, that is so true.
Yeah.
Okay, and Reza, can you add something up, and especially from the side of the actor as well?
Yeah, I mean, as an actor, it's a place where you can actually meet your chances. So there's a lot of network you can build. I think this first Jaff market has been a tremendous and magnificent experience for a lot of Indonesian um, s- people for who works in the cinema specifically. But not only that, because there's a lot of visitors came from another like a cinephile, media, and so on. So it's a place where you, as an actor, especially when you're an aspiring actors, you can see producers, you can meet casting directors, you can meet actors, you can meet directors. So it's a place for you to actually put you put yourself out there, meet people, make conversation, introduce yourself. I was surprised the other day when at Jeff Market, I think it was 2 days ago. Somebody came giving me it's like a CV, a portfolio, and she told me that I'm an actor. I'm looking forward. I know this is your booth. You probably have your production company. Maybe one day, if you keen enough to contact me for casting and so on. So I think it's a very noble and it's very heartfelt. I mean, I was touched by that. I couldn't imagine like how many aspiring actors are trying to achieve something. So it's beautiful. I mean, it's I'm always touched with this kind of things. It's to see Jeff Market and to see how Chilinda works. I couldn't say, and all the team, of course. I'm always proud. I'm always proud to see Chilinda, the way she puts her heart, her whole energy, and she can gather everybody to have the same spirit. So it's amazing. I'm lucky. I'm lucky to witness and to be there as one of the participant.
So
Thank you so
Reza,
very
could
much.
you tell us or elaborate more about your directorial debut here? I mean, is this your dream since long time ago, or could you tell us all about the journey here?
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say this shortly. So it is my first feature film that I'm trying to make with Arya and Ibu Gita Farah in our small little company called Gambar Gerak. So this is our first engage with a festival, which is we're selected for the Jaff feature project, and was presenting the film to everyone who visit our booth and everybody who visit our table, present the film, and it's a new experience for me. But I love to jump off from my comfort zone. I think it's my it's one of my dream to keep on growing. And Chilinda knows this best. She knows about this really, really well. I always want to challenge myself, and I always wanted to be able to grow and not just being satisfied enough as an actor. I know I'm very lucky. Also, I have a lot of privilege as an actor, but I need somehow I need to grow. And there is a story that I really, really want to tell. I really hope that the movie can meet the audience. Hopefully,
Amen to that. Amen to that.
And I believe so. But you mentioned the Job Future Project. It's one of the program, yeah, Chilinda. And I saw it's in the corner, and it's one of the busiest booth. And why is that? And why would you put the future project there at the market? What are the chances for the filmmakers, and why? With all other programs as well.
Right. As part of having a market that is truly a united platform, as I mentioned, with everybody trying to present what is best and what is their compassion in order to actually add up an additional credits, an additional way of presenting your best. Jaff Future Project is actually a room whereby we expand the opportunity to everyone who are the first timer who has been in the industry but has yet to come into the mainstream of the filmmaking, debuting like debuting like director Reza Rahadian here. I think it's only a fantastic opportunity for us to see the other dimension of Reza Rahadian that we have seen mostly on the screen as an actor. Because in everybody's talents, I do believe that once you're pushed a little bit further, you can actually expand and you can actually fly and to infinity and beyond. So Jaff Future Project is one of the medium that we welcome any ideas, any kind of dedication that they would like to try themselves out, and they try not just try, I think they brave themselves in order to see what else I can do in the next level. And therefore, this particular Jaff Future Project is very important. It's also an opportunity for the world, for the Asian cinema and the filmmakers to see who are behind Indonesian film industry, who are the people who have that kind of a passion, who have that kind of dreams that we need to feature in the Jaff Future Project, as well as in the talent day, as well as in the content market, as well as in anyone who came and visited our Jogja Expo Center during these 3 days. I think what they want to do is to find that opportunity, to be able to meet that opportunity eye to eye, and then push themselves to the best.
Wow, it's
Yeah.
really amazing. I mean, I'm really excited about this word opportunities because I'm pretty sure all the filmmakers and all the people in the industry would love to hear more about this. But before that, we're going to take a short break. So we'll be right back after this break.
Welcome back to Starting Point, and welcome back Lida Ghazali and Reza Rahardian, who are still with us on Zoom from Yogyakarta at the final day of Jaff Market. Before the break, we hanged in the topic of the future project, one of the program, the highlighted program from Jaff Market, where Reza, as a director, participated also at this future project. Why did you choose to present your directorial debut there at the future projects? Maybe you can just have it like a general release later, but why you choose this Jaff Market and this particular future project for Pangku, your film?
Okay, first, I think I love to learn, always learn about something new that I haven't experienced before. And through Jaff Future Project, I think it gives me an opportunity to actually learn more about what should I do, what can I do, who I should meet, who I should talk to. And because this is, I know this is not yet like a typical competition, but it is a competition as well in a way, because Jaff Future Project selected like only 10 films. I don't know how many films that they received, but for me, it's very important to follow through the process. This is like a first step to introduce the film. So I want to experience those kind of feeling as well. You know, like it's a learning process. I'm coming back to zero as in I need to drag down again to find out a way of how to present the film, step by step, not just like cutting aways of like, okay, well, we just find a funding and then screen the film and that's that. But I really want to see the opportunity of how this movie can go, and how does it the process would take lead on this project. So I think the process is the most important thing. It humbles me, this whole process grounding me so much. Um, I'm not the Reza Rahadian as an actor. This is just my new journey as a director and as a new one. It's a newbie. So there's so many things to learn. There's so many room for me to make mistakes. So I just can't wait to to see what's in the future.
Yeah, and that's really true. What people say, the process of filmmaking, of making a film, is not about how the film is there, the product, but the journey itself. That's what really matters, especially for the filmmakers.
Yeah, and I think Jeff Future Project brings that kind of opportunities for us to meet people, to get the critics, to get the a lot of comments, inputs. That's where it is the place for you to do that. So if you can participate, I'm sure it's going to be a good experience. So I wish that this Jeff Future Project will still take place in at Jaff Market in the future.
Yeah.
We plan to,
Right.
Pa. We
Well,
plan to.
I think it should be a yearly program that keeps on
Yes.
continuing.
And
I
Reza,
think
Yeah,
it's a lot
I
of.
will submit my projects next year. Okay, Chilinda.
with me as the star.
Wish me luck.
Okay.
That's why Ferdi is very curious about the movie itself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So Reza, could you tell us more about this project of yours? Why is it called Pangku, and all the distribution, all the funding? Tell us in a short brief, maybe.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. So Pangku is a story about a girl who are trying to find her way in this life. Happen to be meet in this traditional Kopi Pangku area, which is it sets in the north coastal of West Java. It's in Indramayu area, Pantura area. It's a story about a single mother who's striving and struggling to bring a new life and to see what she can do, not knowing what to do, not knowing what to see. And someone that I just want to say throughout this film that it's okay if you put your goals step by step. You don't have to put your goals in the highest place. Because some people, we have to see that some people who are marginalized, who are maybe living in a very um, a low economic state, sometimes a small dream for them, a big dream for them can be small to everybody else, but it's not just like that. It's maybe big enough for them. So I just want to say something about it throughout this story. It's a motherhood story. It's a single mom. It was inspired by my own mother. It's my love letter to my mom, who inspires me a lot on many aspects. So that's about it. And funding and so on, yeah, we get support. We get an investor who support this film, but also this Just Future project brings a lot of opportunities for co-productions.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
We cannot wait because it's already wrapped the production and now it's entering the post part.
Yeah, during the post,
One of the
one of the
fun
most
part, right, Chili?
important.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Apart
always
from
call if I need help. I always ask. I do. How blah blah blah.
okay, but
Then
other than the future projects, what other programs that wants to be highlighted from this year's the first edition of Jaff Market? Because I saw the French booth as well, and also the Netflix one is it's big where people can meet and with the talents program on Netflix booth, and what other programs that you are offering for this job market this year?
Okay. In addition to the Jaff Future Project, we do have the Indonesia French Lab, which actually presents 6 projects which could be collaborated and which are using this Jaff Market platform as a way to connect their plans and their ideas to the rest of the world. This particular Indonesia French lab, the French distributors, producers, as well as the filmmakers of the from France actually come and support, as well as giving financial support to the projects that they have chosen. There are 6 of them, and it varies from feature film, animation, to a lot of the folklore, presenting also the Indonesian cultural experience. That's the Indonesia French Lab. And then secondly, we also have the content market, which is kind of like the embryo of your artistic audiovisual potential. This is a fresh IP, a fresh idea from a lot of the people who think they want to do something, and yet what they have at this moment is just the raw idea. But from this raw idea, out of the 2 days, we actually have one success stories, as far as I know, that is an IP that had been acquired. And we also have a few of the other content markets that are being talked and discussed about, also another acquisition or another collaboration with also Indonesian as well as the Asia and international filmmakers. Last but not least, Netflix this year is actually supporting Jaff Market by presenting 24 upcoming and rising talent in the industry, because as you know, our filmmaking in Indonesia and the whole industry is actually growing. It's blossoming. This is one of the fantastic year that we have experienced so far, and yet we need more new generation. We need the next generation to be part of this Indonesian film industry as well, because the jaded ones will continue being productive, but the jaded, the seniors, the one that are experienced also would like to embrace the new talents to actually come and support, strengthen this film industry. We need to maintain the sustainability in the film industry. Without the sustainability and regeneration, I think then we are limiting ourselves, so to speak. We want to see where we can grow further, and therefore this is one of the good programs supported by the Netflix. They're not just discovering the 24 talents, but they are also coaching the 24 talents. There are 6 particular areas. So there will be talents from the finance side of the filmmaking. There's also the line producing. There's also the post producing, because as you know, this will wrap it up into the whole process of filmmaking. And then we also have actors, obviously new actors. We will also have the special effect newcomers, as well as the sound designers. So as you can see, the 6 areas that are supported by Netflix this year for the Jaff market, it actually presents a massive new talents that we can actually adopt into the film industry, and we are giving them the necessary tools for them to come out and bring the best that they can do. Last but not least, I have to mention that among the 150 booths, we have more than 100 filmmakers. The elements of the filmmaking is so wide, it's so huge, and everyone come together, from the producers, from the major studios, as well as the local community. We even have there's a subtitling, the translator who actually are in the exhibition booth, as well as the rental equipment, the people who present themselves in finding new talents as the cast. We also have, of course, the school, the film school in Yogyakarta, in order to continue also recruiting, bringing, and educating anybody with talents, anybody with desire. Even with desire, you can always brush yourself up, you can brush your skills, but if you dare yourself to walk into a school, a filmmaking school, you'll never know what you'll become. So I have to put my hats off, I have to give my hats off completely to a lot of the major studios who basically are in this first Jaff market. Without them and without the local communities, this Jaff market would not be even possible to think about. Last but not least, let me mention the entire team of the Jaff market. I'm here as just one individual who are basically hand in hand with hundreds of people, volunteers, who are basically also daring ourselves in order to make the decision. Okay, it's time. What are you going to do about it? We're going to make sure the first Indonesian film market is actually the impressive, the humble one, as well as the united one. Together, we are ready to present ourselves to meet the challenges, meet the opportunities.
Yeah,
nice.
hats off to you, Cilinda. Like, seriously. And yeah, I think
Yeah.
to close, I think Cilinda has concluded like everything about Jaff
The
Market,
market.
and we are very looking forward for the second edition for Jaff Market, and I believe there will be more and more excitement on the upcoming years. And now maybe from Reza's side, Reza's point of view from Jaff Market, and also your hope through this film market, after all this being said and done and it's there now, how's the future of Indonesia cinema? What's your hope?
This is not just a hope, this is my belief that Indonesia has a beautiful, bright future for the cinema. And I got goosebumps a little bit speaking about this because I see the spirit of filmmakers, independent filmmakers, early filmmakers who are trying and daring enough, like Chilinda said, to make film. And I think that's the beauty and that's the spirit that we're looking forward to have in Indonesian cinema, because everybody is. I know it's not easy to make one film. It's not easy. It's super, super hard. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of collaborative work. It's not individualistic. It's a teamwork. And I always love teamwork. I think that humbles everybody. And you can define someone's character through that. So filming, it's a beauty of how life are reconstructed. So I really hope that Jaff Market, Jaff Future Project, and all the participants will always be there, and we always found the right people to lead, the right people to keep the spirit up, and I believe that Indonesian cinema will have a bright, bright future.
Absolutely. I think we can only hope not hope, I also have faith that with the Jaff Market, the first ever, is able to be presented this year. Reza is chosen out of the 66 Jaff Future Project submissions. So you can imagine the compassion and the dedication, also the needs for us to actually nurture what Reza has in mind as a director. We also believe that there are many other Reza Rahadian as well in the Jaff Market that trying to break through. And I think Jaff Market definitely captured that spirit. And I would like to give an honorary mention to Ifa Isfansha, to Ajis Dipyo. Those two are amazing, and they are founders of the Jogja Netpack Asian Film Festival. They sustain themselves. They make sure that Jaff itself as a film festival keep on going. And given that this is the 19th year and they actually are the main supporters of the Jaff Market, my words basically would not be enough to appreciate what they have done, the dedication they have put through. And of course, the inspiration comes from Asgari Nugroho, the very, as always, the very unique and the very flamboyant. I mean, Masgari is truly a fantastic character that inspire all of us. Yes, yes, the father of Jaff, correct. And last but not least, of course, Lorna Tay is actually a consultant that had experienced so many film market in the world, and she brings her mind, she brings her discipline as well as her vision in order for
Yeah.
all of us to be able to also realistically see what we can do. And that shapes the whole infrastructure of the Jaff market to be able to present itself the way it is. I
Yeah.
think we can I dare myself as a team with everyone in the Jaff market team, we dare ourselves to say that the upcoming and the more coming of the Jaff market, I hope and I will make sure we all actually stand through and endure whatever challenges in order for us to keep making this
Yes.
united platform as a beautiful opportunity, an open door for anybody, for the
Yes.
current
Okay.
filmmaker.
Thank you so much, Linda. It's a
that's-
very beautiful insight, but unfortunately, time is running out, and we have to say goodbye for now. We hope that we could continue this lovely conversation with
Yeah.
you, and also Reza Rahadian. Thank you so much for being in our show online.
Thank you. And maybe for the next Jaff market, we'll have more than 3 days.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of the final day of the market. Thank you, Chilinda. Thank you, Reza.
Chilinda, Reza. Goodbye.
See you.
Bye.